Serbia, heart of the Balkans. Bordering Central Europe is the beautiful country of Serbia, a place that has made a name for itself throughout history in many different ways. This is Serbia, the homeland of the Serbian people. The country has no access to the sea and is completely surrounded by other Balkan and European countries. To the north, it shares borders with Hungary, Croatia, and Romania. To the west lies Bosnia and Herzegovina, while Montenegro and Bulgaria sit to the south. Serbia covers an area of about 88,500 square kilometers, and its capital and most well-known city is Belgrade. Today, the country has a population of roughly 7 million people, with nearly 2 million of them living in Belgrade alone. A nation shaped by history. The Serbs first arrived in the region around the 7th century, belonging to the South Slavic peoples. From the 7th to the 14th century, they established their own kingdoms and principalities and adopted Christianity. By the 14th century, they came face to face with the Ottoman Empire. One of the most significant battles was the First Battle of Kosovo in 1389, where both Serbian Prince Lazar and Ottoman Sultan Murad I were killed. By 1521, Belgrade was captured and the Serbian principalities were fully absorbed into Ottoman territory. The Serbs remained under Ottoman rule until 1878, when they gained full independence through the Treaty of Berlin. The 20th century brought even more turmoil. In 1914, a Serbian named Gavrilo Princip assassinated the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, an event that triggered the First World War. More than 1 million Serbs are said to have lost their lives during that war. After it ended, the South Slavic peoples united under Yugoslavia. Then in 2006, Montenegro declared independence, and in 2008, Kosovo followed. To this day, Serbia does not officially recognize Kosovo as a sovereign state. The flag, language, and currency Serbia flies a flag of horizontal red, blue, and white stripes, the Pan-Slavic colors. Red represents the bloodshed and bravery of the Slavs. Blue symbolizes freedom and loyalty, and white stands for peace and nobility. On the left side sits the Serbian coat of arms, a red shield topped with a royal crown, linking modern Serbia to its historic kingdoms. The official alphabet in Serbia is Cyrillic, where each sound corresponds to a single letter. It is read exactly as it is written. Serbian can also be written in the Latin alphabet. So in Belgrade, you'll see signs in both scripts. A few useful words. Hello is zdravo, yes is die, and no is ne. Serbia uses its own currency, the Serbian dinar, as it is not a member of the European Union. €1 is worth roughly 120 dinars. On the 100 dinar bill, you'll find the face of Nikola Tesla, the world-renowned scientist and one of Serbia's greatest national figures. Belgrade even named its main airport after him, and there is a museum dedicated entirely to his life and work. Belgrade, the capital city. Once you step into the heart of Belgrade, the first place you'll likely find yourself is Knez Mihailova Street, the city's busiest pedestrian street, with an undeniably grand atmosphere. Named after Prince Mihailo, the third of Serbia, it is lined with international brands, and people from all walks of life spend hours here walking, shopping, and socializing. Tall buildings surround you, mostly in shades of cream and off-white, many of them over 100 years old. Their architecture gives the street a timeless elegance that has remained almost unchanged since the early 1900s. The street is filled with musicians who perform freely, relying on donations from passers-by. You'll hear piano, guitar, and singing at almost any hour of the day. You'll also notice mobile popcorn stands scattered throughout. Serbs clearly love their popcorn. Belgrade is a compact city covering only about 360 square kilometers, making it very easy to get around. Even better, there are completely free public transport options that take you directly from the airport into the city center. The red municipal buses allow passengers to board through the middle doors and travel without paying anything. Taxis, on the other hand, can be quite opportunistic. Airport transfers for 3 people can cost up to €50 for just 14 kilometers. The free bus is always the smarter choice. The city is divided by the Sava River. The southern side is lively and touristic. filled with cafes, architecture, hotels, museums, and parks. The northern side, known as New Belgrade, feels quieter and more industrial, home to old Yugoslav-era residential blocks and the offices of global companies like Microsoft and Huawei. It almost feels like two different cities facing each other across the river. Just food prices and daily life. When it comes to food, meat is the clear answer in Serbia. Large portions of affordable meat are easy to find everywhere. One of the most popular dishes is cevapi, small grilled meat pieces costing around 80 dinars each. A filling meal of 5 pieces costs roughly €3.50. A beef burger costs around €4.50, and a grilled chicken steak with onions and spicy sauce is about the same price. Serbs also consume a lot of rich, oily baked goods, especially for breakfast. One cultural detail worth knowing: nothing comes free at restaurants. Every sauce, every slice of bread must be ordered and paid for separately. Supermarket prices are generally reasonable. A liter of organic milk costs around €1.50, a can of beer about €1.50, and most everyday items fall into the €1 to €2 range. Serbia experienced high inflation recently, yet prices remain relatively cheap compared to much of Europe. The minimum monthly wage currently stands at around €540, while the average net monthly salary is approximately €860. Housing rents, however, can be steep. Older apartments near the city center start at around €500 per month, while new luxury apartments can reach €3,000. For those looking to rent a decent place in Belgrade, a budget of at least €1,000 per month is realistic. The people and culture Serbian people are known for their strong nationalism and pride. Avoid sensitive topics in conversation, particularly anything related to Kosovo, Bosnia, the Yugoslav era, or Montenegro's independence. These subjects can quickly make people uncomfortable. However, if you steer clear of politics, Serbs are warm, welcoming, and genuinely hospitable. English proficiency in Belgrade is impressively high. If you stop 10 random people under the age of 40, at least 8 of them will speak fluent English. Communication is rarely a problem. Belgrade is also one of the safest cities you can visit. Crime is very rare, and police presence is minimal simply because it is rarely needed. Even as you explore quieter back streets, there is little cause for concern. When night falls, Belgrade truly comes alive. The entertainment district of Skadarlija offers 2 distinct scenes. One for younger crowds moving between clubs, and a more upscale bohemian street filled with live Serbian music, elegantly dressed people, and a vibrant social atmosphere. What to see? For culture lovers, the Nikola Tesla Museum is a must. Here you can see Tesla's personal belongings and participate in live electrical demonstrations. Tesla fiercely competed with Thomas Edison over the future of electricity, and ultimately succeeded scientifically, though he never lived a wealthy life. His legacy, however, lives on across the entire world. Another unmissable landmark is the massive Orthodox Cathedral of St. Sava. Its interior is breathtaking in scale, while its exterior resembles Istanbul's Hagia Sophia. With the capacity to host up to 10,000 people, it is considered one of the most important religious buildings in the world. Due to wars and political events, its construction took decades and has only recently been completed. Along the Sava River, the city offers cycling paths, riverside cafes, festivals, and peaceful parks with chess tables for elderly residents. The riverfront is just as lively as the main streets, and some of the most expensive new real estate in the country has been built along its banks, attracting investors from the United States, Canada, and Arab countries. Serbia, and Belgrade in particular, is a safe, historically rich, and culturally vibrant destination that is genuinely worth visiting, as long as expectations are kept realistic. It is not a place of great wealth, but it carries great character. From its ancient kingdoms and Ottoman history to its modern cafes and world-class nightlife, Serbia offers a unique experience that stays with you long after you leave.